Going to plant my flag. That's it for me. Win. Oh, baby! Let's go. That's eagle.
Oh, baby.
A little bumpy.
Oh. So not looking good. We might be putting our flags down pretty early today.
What's up, guys? It's the Weekend Scramble. Got me, Gavyn, Brandon today. We're gonna play 18-hole stroke play. We got a little twist today. We're gonna explain the rules. Let's see what happens, though.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, welcome to part 1 of the Weekend Scramble plays a July 4th golf tournament. That's right, today we're playing a July 4th golf tournament at Pinewood Country Club in Slidell, Louisiana.
It's first hole, short par 4, I got 3 iron.
So here is the format for today. We're playing in Pinewood Country Club's flag tournament, their July 4th flag tournament. The way that works is everyone gets a flag, so every individual player will get a flag, and you have a handicap. We're all playing as 0 handicaps, each of us, so we won't get any strokes. So we have 72 strokes to play with today. So after our 72nd stroke, we're going to plant our flag wherever we may be. So if it's in the middle of the fairway on the 18th green, if it's in, you know, the tee box of 15, or wherever we happen to be, we have to plant our flag right there, and whoever's flag can get the furthest in the golf course wins. So let's see how the boys do. It looks like Cam just hit his second shot into the first hole here, his approach shot. Went a little bit deep. Gav as well, looks like his is going a little bit deep here. And then myself, well, I just chunked it. Get used to seeing that. Here's my third shot here. Not too bad. And another thing, you might hear some good audio, some bad audio. We're dealing with some mics right now. We're trying out some different ones for the channel, and we're working on getting the right one. Today was not the right one, so you may hear some kind of scratchy, weird, robotic audio for a little bit. Tried to cut out as much of that as we could. Here's a par putt that, oh, it just doesn't get there. That's not great. That's not what you want to see. Neither one of us can putt.
Not what you want to see.
Not what you want to see on the first hole of Pinewood. For me, maybe.
Yikes.
All right, hole 2 here. Just a real easy little par 4, some water trouble on the left-hand side, but if you keep your tee shot out right, should have a pretty easy approach shot here. Yeah, Cam's tee shot is just where you want to be. Just kind of hit a little draw over top of that tree on the right-hand side of the fairway. And I followed right behind him, just a little fade going the opposite direction, but we're pretty close to each other right there on the right side.
How many hot dogs can you eat, Gavyn?
How many hot dogs can you really eat?
Gav just looked like he hit that a little bit off the toe. Looked like it went OB left side.
Not good. We already dropping. We might be dropping the flag early today. Let's see.
Really good recovery shot here, though. Almost holes it. Now he's got himself a little
Is that for par? A little up and down par.
possibility to make par here. Cam's approach shot gets pretty close here. Looks like it spins back a little bit, probably to about 10 feet. Good shot as usual. And I'm just following him up. Flew it a little bit longer, but I think some spin helped me out there. Got me to around 8 feet or so. Yeah, you just hate to see that. I mean, that's going at the heart. Just gave it a little bit too much power. Taps in for his bogey. That's not bad. Could have been worse there. It's another really good looking putt. Just slid past the right side. Taps in for his par. And now here's something you don't see every day. Big breaking putt, and I make a birdie.
That guy's back.
I'm going to have to archive that one. here's an example of there not being any audio just because it didn't sound good. It sounded really bad. So thought it would fill in with just doing a little voiceover. Probably won't do this all the time. Maybe we will. Who knows? We'll have some of the guys. Maybe we'll sit in and react to it. You guys let us know in the comments if that's something you would want to see. We kind of had some talks about that while we were playing. Maybe we would all get together after a round and commentate on our playing as a little bit of a voiceover for you guys. Kind of see what we were thinking in the moment. Yeah, here's a real example of how bad that audio was. It's just kind of sounding bad, but thought I'd leave a little bit of this in since Gavyn was talking.
All right, I got 165 yards. I got 7 iron. Try to put it pretty close.
And this is a really good looking shot. I think it just got a little bit of too much of a hop here. It just hops right over the back edge, but not too bad. This, on the other hand, is just an awful golf shot. I don't know what happened, but I'm like 40 yards over the green. Really surprised that didn't stop up a little bit more on those greens, but not a bad chip there. There's no chance this is stopping. That's 40 more feet by. And this is just a theme of the day, just me lipping out, hitting the pin. You know, you could pull the flagstick out, Brandon, and you probably make more putts. Really good par save there. And just sneaks it in there for par. Really good stuff there from the guys. Not so much for me. Yeah, that's tough to watch. That's a double. The guys just decided to throw some darts on this hole. I think everyone hit a pretty great shot here. Gavyn on the right-hand side. Cam just goes right at it. Yeah, it's a really good-looking ball there. And then even I had a good swing there, tracking at the pin for a little while. We got 3 birdie putts over there. And there he goes, cashing it in. That's something you see a whole lot of. Gets to 1 under there for the day. And then he fixes a divot. Just a good guy. Taking care of the course. That was probably my divot I should have took care of, but did not. Yeah, it's a good roll. Nice tap in. Nice tap in par there. And now this one, I looked at cameras, looked like it went right. And this one just went straight to the right. I think I pulled that. I don't think it broke that much.
Hole 5, par 4, low hanging trees here. I'm 1 under. Gavyn 2 over. Brandon 2 over.
Alright, this is a interesting little par 4 here. OB all right side. Trees line the left side and right above you. It's probably like 10 feet above you. There's a giant oak tree branch, so you got to keep this tee shot reasonably low here. Cam's ball just hits a branch on the left hand side of the fairway and drops down. Gav's kind of does the same. We all actually end up on that side of the fairway, unfortunately, with about a 250-yard shot in. Here I just try to hit a low stinger, and it just ended up drawing on me. It was nice and low, just ended up left side, getting caught up in those trees over there, which honestly, left side is much better on this hole. You have no approach from the right-hand side. Here's Gav just trying to get something down there around the green. And that's a really good strike. I think it gets to about 40 yards short. Cam also with just a dart heading straight for the middle of the green. I think this just lands a little short and rolls up to about 20 yards short. And then same with me, hit a little stinger, tracking at the pin, and rolls up to about 20 yards short as well, so we're all chipping. trying to get up and down for our par here. It's a really good looking shot. I think it just has a little bit too much on it. Drops off just past the pin. This is also a good looking one as well from Cam. He's probably got about 6-7 feet there to save par. And then this one just takes a straight hop to the right. I don't know if you can really tell on the screen, but it just, I mean, I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if it hit something or, that was a weird hop though. Just about a foot short. Taps in for a bogey and gets out of there. I mean, that's tough. Another rotation and that thing's in. Taps in for his bogey as well. Yeah, all three of us just right there. But 3 bogeys after 3 bad drives isn't too bad. Alright, we got a nice little par 5 here. It's not very long at all. I think it only plays maybe 450 yards. The play here, really left isn't great. If you miss, you kind of want to miss right side. You still have an approach at the green in 2. Here, Gavyn just looks like he goes out a little bit to the left. You'll see why that's not great in a second. But Cam and I put one down the middle. I think we each are around 160, 150 yards out for our approach shot coming into this par 5. Yeah, so see this big oak tree kind of blocks your way into this hole. Gavin's forced to hit a little stinger. And he does. He does really well here. Getting this ball back out into the fairway, giving himself a chance at birdie still. And Cam just pures this 6-iron. I mean, he must have carried this ball 200 yards in the air, and there's water long of the green.
Yeah, I don't know. And I saw a splash. I don't think it's a hazard, but he definitely had some morning dew.
Alright, I got 140 under the tree. Just gonna run something up there.
Yeah, and see, I only missed a little bit left of the fairway, and I'm stuck with this big oak tree in the way. Forced to hit, you know, just a little punch shot up there, about a 140-yard punch shot. And thankfully, it got through. Got all 90% of that air and rolled it up there to, you know, 20 feet or so for an eagle.
My third shot, so.
Now this one looked really well struck. I think he just got a big bounce on the back of the green and hopped off on the back. So both these guys chipping for 4 right here. You can tell it's a little bit more of a firm green here. Everything's rolling out a little bit more than it was. That one's going to run past a little bit. Yeah, that's a tough bogey there on this hole. Good looking putt, just didn't get it all the way there. I think maybe a little bit more and I would have had the line. But take birdie on this hole all day. And yeah, it's another tough bogey here.
I believe I'm 3 over. I don't know what you are.
I am 2 over.
2 over. Cameron is 1 over. So not looking good. We might be putting our flags down pretty early today.
Another really attackable hole here. This par 4 isn't too long. Really, as long as you can keep this thing away from the left side, you got a chance. The right side, again, it opens up to another fairway, so you have an opportunity to approach pretty easily from around 110, 120 yards into this green. All 3 of us here look like we ended up on the right-hand side. Not terrible drives. We just kind of pushed everything out to the right, so.
All right, I got 145. See if we can get it close for a birdie.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with Gav there. That was not his best strike. It's not what he's usually looking for. Cam got all of that one with the follow through with the leg there. He's going to have himself a putt for birdie. That was a nice one. Yeah, I put myself a little bit too far to the right, but you still have a chance here. I just had to fly this one pretty high over that tree. Just kicked right on me, so I'm going to be chipping about pin high. Really good approach shot here from Gav. Puts it to about 2 feet, almost holes it out. Just trying to give myself an opportunity to save par here, and that's not bad. Now, when you're making that putt that Cam just had, that's a very quick looking putt, and it just died on him for some reason. Left himself with about a 6-footer, and that's, again, not something we see from Cam a lot. Good par save, though, from Gav. And it looks like I do the same. Now we have a nice little drone fly over here on hole 8. Long par 5, 605 yards, I believe. And these drone flyovers do make the course look a little bit nicer than it is sometimes. Yeah, off the tee here, you really do want to be left here. Now, not too far left, because obviously left is OB, but right side, you start flirting with the water over there on the right. There's a bunker over there on the right. A lot of trouble over there. And guess where I head? Yep, straight to the right. Gonna go figure it out over there. The other two boys are on the left-hand side.
Hey, the Pinewood's coming out to play.
Did it find what it is? The driver's definitely not. I'm keeping that one in solitary confinement.
Yeah, you're up. You're up.
Yeah. It still goes a long way, so.
Right.
I thought you were perfect. Were you not?
That's all that you drawn.
Yeah, like I said, Gavin's in prime position here. So is Cam. Just pushes something down here on that long par 5. And then me, I'm behind. This is actually a very hard shot, and I'm proud of myself for pulling this one off, because I had to punch it under this tree and then over the water that you can't see on the right-hand side, and landed it perfectly in the fairway. Again, not something I do all the time.
What the chestnut? Get in the cart, baby.
What's that?
I'm up there a ways.
Oh, that's a...
Oh, smooth.
That's kind of smooth. You're gonna be our new driver. Why did you say you can't go right on this hole?
Because
right.
Because the water.
Yeah, but you can carry that.
I don't know.
You want to be right in the flag?
Guarded by the way I've been striking the ball today. Hit or miss. I'd rather be.
Also, why?
I'd rather have a dog barking on my backswing than have a stroke taken from me, baby.
Pull it out of that.
Cut
Off
that.
camera. Off camera. Pull it out. Got it.
Oh, back there. Nice.
No drop.
I am. Feet are on the cart path here.
This is an approach shot here from about 120 yards. Just a little knockdown pitching wedge here. Flew it at the pin, just about 20 feet or so long.
Extra long card cam here.
For free. Free subscription to the card game.
You get 20. You just have a 24/7 card cam.
Come over here.
Speaking of 24/7, what do you think Joey Chestnut's doing right now?
He's probably getting ready to watch the mid and South Dakota contest.
You think he's gonna like compete at his house?
competing.
Yeah,
He's
he's
doing
competing
it.
at his
He's
house
definitely
as
doing a
he's
video.
watching.
For
That's
sure.
pretty hype.
Here, Cam's got himself a good opportunity at birdie here. Just a little wedge. And he sticks it pretty close.
How do you not get rolling?
I wasn't rolling because on the iPhone, on his iPhone, it looks like you see the little dot on there.
Yeah.
It's like that.
What do you mean?
It's different rolling.
Yeah, but it's
a different rolling.
red. It's bright red when it rolls.
Gav just trying to get up and down, I think, for his par here. Not a bad chip. Just hoping that would run out a little bit more. Another really good putt here. I think I rolled it how I wanted to. Just got to take the flag out, Brandon. You got to take the flag out. Good par, though. It's a good par from Cam there, and then Gav here to save his par. Just leaves it out a little bit left. He didn't learn anything from Cam's putt right there, I guess, and taps it in for bogey. Here's an interesting little par 3 here. You can see on the screen that the hole looks like it's past those bunkers, but it's actually short of it. They moved this green to the fairway for right now while they're fixing the green where it actually is. So it only plays about 130 yards right now. There's really no trouble unless you hit it long and go in that bunker. The only trouble is the actual green because it is, man, it's just garbage. I'm not even sure how often they cut it, and it's mostly sand and little bits of grass. You'll see in a second, though. Gav hit his a little short. Cam, I think, is a little out to the right, and I'm also a little bit off to the right as well and short. Yeah, not too far, though. Looks like I'll be right off the side of the green.
There's nuts roasting on an open fire.
Have you had a chestnut?
Huh?
Have you ever had a chestnut?
I did not. I've never had a chestnut. I'm right there. I did not. I did not have a chestnut.
I think you did.
I promise I didn't. I did not. It's like you're accusing me.
Let me go film these puppies.
Alright. I did not have a chestnut, I swear.
Alright, you good?
Huh?
Yeah, good. Bye. Is that your first day of school?
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Here's Gav. He's playing it like a little par 4 here. He's chipping up, and you can just see how unkept this portion of the course is. Very firm, and the guys are realizing that now. There was no way for them to know. I mean, it's just bouncing and rolling out like crazy. You'd think it would settle a little bit because this grass is a little bit longer, but no, this thing is just rolling. Gav again. Just, you think you would only need to hit it so hard, but it just keeps rolling. Really tough to find the speed of whatever this area would be called. I wouldn't dare to call it a green. Yeah, I mean, that's just tough. That's tough. Tough double there, and this is just unfair, though. I think this is just this seems like cheating on the Pinewood Golf Course's part. That's not real fair. It gave me one here. Was able to save par, but yeah, it's tough. Well, thank you guys for watching part 1 of our July 4th stroke play tournament. We'll be putting out part 2 pretty shortly here in the next day or two. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, leave a comment. The most important thing, subscribe. Help us out. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. That sounds crazy. I know it's not a lot, but we're trying to get there. So please help us out. Leave us a subscribe. Thanks, guys.